What we think about in the morning matters. Good morning, it's Lisa with Lisa Heal Yourself. I'm just getting out of bed, and today I want to talk about the morning because a lot of you with chronic illness, chronic sickness, chronic symptoms, conditions, whether they're mental or physical or emotional, a really good thing happens when you go to bed, okay? And that is when you finally get under the symptoms or the pain or the suffering or whatever, and you are asleep. Your momentum of that feeling stops. So the suffering, that momentum that you're going, the victimhood story, your patterns, everything breaks when you're finally able to get under it. So when you wake up in the morning, first thing in the morning, you have the biggest opportunity to make the most strides forward. Now, for the longest time, the second my eyes opened, I would be almost literally within like 3, 2, 1, a millisecond, the symptoms would come raging back, the thoughts would come raging back, the suffering would come raging back almost immediately. There was no space in between when I opened my eyes and when the momentum of the suffering from yesterday was back. But as I practiced this, the space got bigger. So as I practiced what I'm about to show you, the space got bigger. Sometimes it was 5 seconds, 10 seconds. As I practiced and I got really good at it, it was minutes, it was 10 minutes, it was 20 minutes. Sometimes then it could be an hour. So this process is really, really important because not only is it morning and it's your greatest opportunity here to think of something new, to think of a higher vibration than you were yesterday, to be a little, just to climb the rung, the emotional rung, a little higher. And when in doing so, you're higher, then you're higher. You're not slipping down as far as you were the day before. And if you can only hold here, even if it's still a negative emotion or a negative vibration, it's still higher than the one that was previously below. And what we're doing is looking to get to neutrality. So when you wake up, the second you wake up, you are literally at true neutrality. No thoughts have come in yet. Okay, so this is the key. You are at neutrality. If you want to stay at neutrality or climb higher into a higher vibrational energy from this point, this is the spot that you must kind of squeeze the juice out of, so to speak. Okay, so I just had this nice morning talk. I'm going to get out of my pajamas and we're going to really dive in on what it takes. And then I'm going to link you to a few other videos that are not mine, but were powerful for me. And it starts with a morning meditation. It starts with these morning affirmations and meditations that will help when you can't think of your own, when you are just too sick, too suffering, too marred in your own patterns to be able to break them. Sometimes you need help. Sometimes you can't do it all on your own. So you're going to need some help. You're going to need to be able to grab onto somebody else's words and let them help propel you forward. So I'm going to talk about specifically what I did and what I do in the morning, and then I'm going to link a playlist here and add a couple of powerful videos that I used to watch, that I watched consistently, and you are going to notice a difference. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to simulate this for you. I am just waking up. Of course I'm not. I've been up for about 10 minutes now, but just pretend I'm just waking up out of my bed. Okay, my thoughts, right? Before my thoughts go there, before I start to sense my body, sense the terrible sickness or illness or sensations in my body, there's a couple of things I must do. I must first clear my mind, remember I'm at neutral, and take a breath. The first thing you want to do when you wake up is take a couple of deep breaths before you even think. So you're going to do a deep diaphragmatic breathing. You're going to take, 5 to 10 of those breaths and really ground yourself, okay? The next thing you're going to do, if you can already start to feel sensations coming up, you're going to counter those. So if you have vibrations or pain or any kind of a symptom in your body, you're going to take your fingertips. I have these little tools. I don't know if I have one handy by my nightside table. I might. So hang on here. Actually, I might not. But anyways, there's these little tickling tools. You know, they have the little, I'll insert one so that you can see. But anyways, they're these little tickling tools, and they have these little steel ends to them, and you can like rub them on your head here, or you can get flat ones that you can just basically like rake across your face or across your body. You're going to tickle the area that is in pain. Okay, so if you have sore neck, sore face, if you start to get pain in your back, wherever it is, you're just going to, and if you don't have a tool, you're going to lightly take your fingertips and you're going to just tickle them like as if you're just tickling on someone's back, okay? You're going to create a different sensation. So you don't want the sensation that you had yesterday. You don't want the thoughts that go along with those sensations, those vibrations that are going to bring you downhill. You need a new vibration, you need a new thought, and you need a new sensation. The second thing is we're not going to think of our to-do list. We're not going to think of what we have going on in the day or anything future oriented, right? Anything that we have going on, things that we have to do. And we're also not going to think of our past. So we're not going to start to think of our past. Poor me, the victim story, I can't believe, you know, this has happened or this happens or anything to do with our past or our emotions. Our emotions, remember, you've just woken up. So any sad emotions that you feel are from yesterday. They're past emotions. They're not present. You just woke up in neutral. You do not have to bring the past suffering into today. So we're not going to think of the past. We're not going to think of the future. We're going to get a new sensation in our body and a new thought immediately. So this is where we're going to go into a meditation, right? We've cleared with the breaths. Before you go into a meditation, you are going to get up out of bed, okay? The night before, mine's already gone because I've already drunk it. You're going to take a large mason jar of water, okay? Pure. You're going to have it filtered water. You can squeeze lemon juice in it or not. And you are basically, I've already drinking almost all of mine. You are going to drink the whole thing. And you're going to stand beside your bed and then you're going to drink it. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to put a smile on your face. What? This sounds weird. You're literally going to fake a smile. Okay, you're going to make it, like, I mean, whatever you have to do, really accentuate the smile. You're going to fake a smile and then you're going to make your bed. Okay, so you can see that I've just kind of made my bed this morning. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you are going to make your bed. Because this is the first order of business. You're bringing order into your world, okay? This says, I want order today. I am going to order my thoughts. I'm going to order things the way I want them to be. So you're going to order your bed. You're going to be smiling the whole time. If you can sing a song, if you can sing a happy song, put on either, if you're not listening to your meditation already, which I sometimes will click it on right away, or I'll start to listen to positive music. So have a playlist ready of like happy, inspirational pop music, something that's really upbeat, light, and gonna have like fun and happy and inspirational words. And you're just gonna play it. You're going to sing and you're kind of gonna dance. I know this is ridiculous. You're kind of gonna dance around the room as you're getting dressed and as you're making your bed, okay? This is going to change your pattern. This is gonna interrupt the negative self-talk, the victimhood story, the thoughts of yesterday, the thoughts of the past. Also, it's going to interrupt any future thinking that you're going to do. Oh no, I have this to do, I have that to do, I have all these things going on, right? So we're interrupting that with song, with water, with breathing, with dance. And now we're going to go into our meditation. But before you do that, you're going to get dressed. So I'm going to pause this video and get dressed. Okay, but before I get dressed, I should mention, if you have a cuddly little creature that comes on the bed with you in the morning, that you can kiss and cuddle and talk to in that sweet baby voice, you know, like, oh, I love you. Kiss those sweet little creatures. If you have little kids, if you have a husband, if you have somebody that you can cuddle, kiss, talk to, focus on the good, right? The love, the joy, the sweetness. Do that. That is so important. But don't linger. Don't let it turn, like we have cuddle time in the morning in our bed. So my husband, my 2 dogs, my 2 children, and we all cuddle in. And if I let it linger too long, it will devolve, right, into patterns. We will all start to get frustrated or angry, or things from yesterday will come up. It's quick hugs, loves when everyone's happy, and then get out of bed. drink your water. So that is right before you get out of bed and drink your water. Or perhaps some people get up at different times than you. After you've gotten up, made your bed and drunk your water, you're going to go give them a hug. You're going to cuddle them, tell them you love them. You know, pet your dogs for a few minutes. This is the joy, this is the momentum, this is the feeling and the vibration that we want to bring forward. Okay, so I'm dressed, I'm in the bathroom, I'm going to brush my teeth, just quickly wash my face, brush my teeth. I'm not gonna have my shower right now. I'm not gonna put on makeup, I'm not gonna do my hair, I'm not gonna get ready. That's why I always look so ridiculous in my videos in the morning. But truthfully, to keep it real, it's because you don't want to slow your momentum. If you slow your momentum by starting to groom yourself, you know, get in the shower, start to think, doing your hair, thinking about what you've got going on that day and how you should present yourself that day, depending on what's going on. You know, if all you should be doing here is a quick groom, you know, you brush your teeth, you rinse out your mouth, you wash your face, and you're out of here. You're out of the bathroom. You're not putting on makeup. You're not going to do that because your next step is getting outside, and you must use the momentum that's going, right? Which is a positive momentum up to this point. We aren't thinking of the past. We aren't thinking of, you know, our past. We're not thinking of our future. We're not residing in past patterns and negative emotions. We're still on neutral. Hopefully we're higher even because we've cuddled, we've danced, we've smiled, right? And now we're got to quickly keep that emotion going. So just a quick stop in the bathroom. And okay, and we are out the door going for a walk, no matter what the weather is. Why outside, okay? A lot of people would disagree on me with this, but I have a lot of experience and I have some reasons. A lot of people would say to go straight into meditation. So that's where you get the most benefits, is sitting in a meditative state and training your mind, right? I'm saying no to that right now. While meditation is important later in the day, and I'll tell you why, I think it's not the right thing to do first thing in the morning. Oh, hang on. Sorry, that was my son just yelling at me, something out the door. Anyways, so why not meditation first thing? Why is this important? The reason I think so is when you settle your body into meditation, although it's amazing, if your momentum is used to being sick, if you're used to being in a negative state, if you're used to having negative feelings, vibrations, energies, thoughts, feelings, sensations in your mind, your body, right? Then those are going to become prominent. You are going to notice those when you sit down to meditation. Meditation is all about letting go. I believe meditation is allowing what is there to rise, to notice it, to see it, to speak. We hear all this hurt, this pain, this suffering. We see it. There's no filters, there's no distractions in the way, and we're able to clearly feel it so that we can let go. That is not what we want to do first thing in the morning, because you will notice and you will get on the wrong vibrational track, because it is all there for you to let go. If you're not an expert at noticing it and being able to let it pass by, to being able to let go, right, then it will pull you in. And your momentum could even get deeper after meditation. I did this for years. I meditated, and after meditation I felt worse because I was more in tune with my physical sensations. I was more in tune with the pain, with the suffering. I was spinning the wrong track, so to speak. It is very windy out here, so I'm probably not going to do this video much longer outside today. However, it's very important that you get out. This is what I say. When you get out and you're out in the fresh air, you're already on the right track. You're moving in the right direction. This is symbolic. We're moving forward. We have our chin up. We're holding our energy high. We've just danced, we've just laughed, we've just drunk our water, we've made our bed, we've made a commitment to ourselves and the day. We've cuddled, we've laughed, we sang, we've gotten out of bed in neutral, and we're trying to lift that vibration higher. So the next thing, as you're out here walking, I am going to put 3 meditations that have been very helpful to me, 3 positive affirmations, I'm going to link a playlist right here. I want you to listen to this. I want you to go outside. I want you to put your headphones on, and I want you to listen to something uplifting, inspiring, something that will keep your momentum going in the right direction. Big truck. So that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna slow it here, okay? You'll have plenty of things that come in your way during the day, emotions, sensations, events, mental blocks. You will mentally, physically, and spiritually have triggers arise all day long. And that is when we can use our other techniques and our meditation, our letting go, right? When our vibration is already knocked off kilter, when we're already knocked out of that and we're looking to find ways to let go and to climb back up to neutral or higher. But right now we're already there. So we're not going to spend time doing that. It is a waste of time to go through that exercise if you're already there, if you're already feeling better, if you're already feeling good. We're not going to bring that energy in. No matter how helpful it is to learn how to let go or meditate, you don't need it. You don't want it. So this is where I differ from a lot of people. From experience. This experience tells me this is truth. So I want you to go ahead now, as you're walking, practice smiling. Practice noticing the good. Notice the colors. I want you to notice things that you haven't noticed in a long time. Vibrancy, colors, people. I want you to smile. I want you to practice lifting your head. I want you to practice physically changing your state, mentally changing your state, and emotionally changing your state. And when you listen to this playlist that I'm going to put together with you, words from people who are much more powerful than myself, words of people that I listen to help me, to help motivate, to help lift, to help snowball. We're looking to snowball. So if you haven't watched my video from yesterday on how we can snowball our feelings, how we can start to live with love and joy, how we can notice the good and feel the good. This is what we're looking to do. We're looking to snowball our good feelings, our good vibrations. We want to start to get momentum going in the right direction, and it all starts with the morning. You have the best chance in the morning. This is where we really must be committed. We must pick ourselves up. We must smile. It's not a fake it till you make it, but in a way it kind of is, because it's just like anything that could block this beautiful energy that we have the chance of grabbing onto, we're not going to allow it to. We are going to say no to those things that try to pull us back, things that try to pull us down. Look at this guy snow blowing his driveway. So we're going to say no to the things that pull us back, pull us down, try to pull our thoughts to us, the spirals, the patterns. We don't have to, we can resist them. And like I said, at first it might just be seconds, then it might be minutes before you're pulled back. You want to lengthen this as long as you can. You want to stretch this out. Let's build it. Can you go a half an hour? Can you go an hour? Right before the triggers or the patterns pull you backwards. How long can you go? So when you're on your walk, set your walk. Do it for an hour. Be out here breathing. Breathe the air. Notice. Lift your chin. Listen to the words. Let them build the momentum forward. So I hope this video has been helpful. Please click the next video. It is not mine, but it will help you. Click the playlist. I want you to listen to these things. And this is what it takes every morning without fail. I will see you in the next one. Oh, wait, hang on. I got to tell you one more thing. When you get back from your walk, this is super important. You've just spent the time. You've created a new momentum. You've walked. You've done really good at not letting the past or the future pull you down, suck you down to the vibration that you don't want to be, right? What happens as you're heading back to your house? The hour is nearly over. The meditation's nearly over. You walk through the front door, okay? And now you're going to immediately fall back into old patterns because you're conscious, you go unconscious. You're going to see people. Now you're going to start getting ready for the day. You're going to start doing all those things that we just tried to postpone, put off, in order that we might start to create a new momentum. So when you get back in, remember, bring the energy that you created with you into everything you do. Have a next step. And this is one of the things that I'll go over about in the course. But have a next step ready. You need a plan. You need a plan that works. And with each step that you do next, if your next thing is to make breakfast and you have committed to a certain kind of a healthy breakfast and you're going to make it, then you know when you're walking in the door, you already know what's coming, right? Leaving yourself open to just being bored or just experiencing every moment is going to slide you into unconscious patterns and unconscious thoughts. You don't want to do that. So as you get ready for your next activity, I'll just give you a tip here from the course, but as you get ready for your next activity, making that, perfect healing smoothie, whatever it is, the breakfast, you are already know what you're going to do when you get in the door, and you're already bringing the right vibration to that. We're going to do something else now to keep snowballing the vibration as we move forward from that activity to the next, to the next. Do you see where I'm going with this? So don't forget, it's not over when this recording is over, when the playlist is over, when the walk is over. You must keep snowballing all day. There's not a point when you don't try to push the snowball forward. Okay, I will tell you what to do later when you get in trouble, when you have sunk into that hole, what to do, how to climb out, etc. But for now, the most important thing is every day. From the time you wake up, you're at neutral, you are going to hold that or go higher and bring it forward, snowball it into the next task on your list. Okay, now the video is really done. See you in the next one.